Good to see you back in the States. A short visit over in Europe for you, huh?
Yeah, pretty short.
Now, Danny, tell me exactly from the very beginning what happened. I mean, you know, give us excruciating detail. What happened? How did you get hurt?
Well, we were doing the second song in our set, and it was the second show that we had been doing overseas. It was in Manchester, England.
What song was it?
It was What You Gonna Do About It. And
was the stage bright or dark or?
It was dark, and they were throwing a lot of stuff. They were throwing a lot of stuff on the stage, but we were having a lot of fun, and we were doing this house dance, and I was on one foot, and I switched to the other foot, and my foot twisted, and I stepped on a big rubber red boot, and then I hopped off the stage on my good foot, and they took me to the hospital immediately.
Did you immediately know, uh-oh, I did it now?
Well, I heard something tear.
Oh.
So I knew, and all the people, it's weird because everyone was screaming, but I could still hear it tear, so I knew something was wrong. But over there, they said it was a minor sprain. Then I came back here, and they said it was a number 3 sprain on a scale of 1 to 3. So.
Ouch. So so you really got hurt. Now, what was it like? Where did they take you? I mean, did you get like a police escort to the hospital, or, I mean, what happened?
They threw me in an ambulance, and the ambulance was going pretty fast. And it was all fans outside because we were playing small places over there, and a lot of people couldn't get tickets. So there was a lot of fans outside.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're holding Get Well Danny rallies over there and stuff, so.
They're holding them here too, my friend. We've been telling people to send in cards to CBS Records. I don't know if you're getting them or not, but everybody's very concerned about you. You know, are you all right and everything? And what do you miss being with the guys now? I mean, why are you saying to yourself, why me?
Definitely, because I'm a real healthy person. I work out and I eat right and everything, and then to get hurt like this is upsetting. And then the guys are still over there doing the shows, and I'm here by myself, so I feel kind of left out.
Now, being left out for how long? When will you be back with the New Kids?
They're touring over there up till the 20th of May. I won't be able to go back. I'll be lucky if I'm ready when we start rehearsing on June 5th for the summer tour. I'm ready by then.
Now, you got a white sock on there. I can't really tell. What was it, bandaged up, or
yeah.
what do you have to do to it every day?
Well, I'm getting therapy from Ed Lacerte, the Celtics trainer. So I've been going down to their practices and stuff, and he's working on me every day. And I'm doing stuff after I work with him on my own, icing it down and putting it in a pressure boot and stuff. So I'm getting therapy.
Okay, does it hurt?
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts in the morning especially.
In the morning. When you sleep and you suddenly wake up, will it like you twist your leg a certain way and you go, oh, I forgot about that. It'll break you out of your sleep.
Yeah. It's just sore in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you stay in contact with the your posse, your friends there?
Yeah, they've been calling me. I talked to John yesterday.
Yeah.
So, and I talked to the other guys the day before. So they've been calling me, and I'm gonna call them today probably, see how it's going.
What do you guys talk about when you call? Give me a typical.
They ask how my foot is, and I ask how the shows are going, and they tell me about all the rallies they're having. They're having like a contest over there who can make the best Get Well Danny sign, whatever. So they're telling me about that stuff and everything.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
so
nice.
You're being taken very well in England. They do love you over there.
Yeah, it's nice over there. The fans are real nice over there.
We're going to play a song and come up with some other questions. If you'd like to ask Danny Wood here of New Kids on the Block, live in the studios of WZOU, give us a call here at 931-1945. I know there's some girls that just tremble when they hear your voice, my man. Right now you've got girls just shaking just to hear your voice. Let's play some New Kids. This is the exact injury, the technical... Wait, I'm sorry, I don't have your mic on. Go ahead.
It's a severe sprain. My ligaments are torn all the way around my ankle. I have a bone chip, and my muscles are torn up the side of my calf. So
on the left leg.
Yes.
So you're using crutches.
Yeah, I'm limping around.
Have you ever done that before?
No, this is my first time ever having something like this happen to me.
Nothing serious then?
No, I never broke anything.
We're going to give you a Flair pen here and like you to sign about 5 autographs for us. Would you like to do that for us?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to ask you to sign 5 autographs, and we're going to give those away to callers 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105. And I'm not going to start counting for a while. Anyway, let's talk about the New Kids on the Block. You guys have obviously got an album in the can. That's what we hear.
Yep, it's coming out June 5th.
June 5th
is the release date for the album.
And is that going to be for radio, or is that going to be in the stores June 5th?
In the stores June 5th, so you'll probably get it a few.
Whenever.
Yeah. I think
days early.
The single comes out, I think, May 10th.
Well,
is the day for the single.
May 10th. Okay, that's like a few days from now, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, what if we get it early, illegally? I mean, how do you feel about that whenever you hear, you know, these records that have come out? For example, Jordan's and Anna's Angel of Love and Donnie's Right Combination with Seiko. I mean, how do you feel about your records coming out before they are distributed?
Well, if it happens, it happens. There's no reason to get upset about it. It just... If that happens, we just let it go, you know. Nothing you can do about it, so.
The record companies would like to set this all up at a certain date that it goes out and everything. Is there a reason for that? Did they ever explain that to you, or?
They set it up that way so all the stations will get it at the same time, and that, you know, they have all their promotion worked out and how they're gonna promote the records, and they set it up for a certain date, and then they do things before that, so everything coincides with everything.
You try to just make it fair for all the stations, then.
Right.
Okay. What's the one girl asked? What is the youngest girl that you'd go out on a date with?
I don't know. I'd have to talk to her first. You know, it's hard to say.
Depends on how mature she is.
Yeah. It just depends on if we hit it off or not.
You know, there is the Jordan and Anna record and the Donnie Wahlberg and the Seiko record. Now, is there going to be like a Danny Wood and Tiffany record coming out, or?
I don't think so. I'm not so much a front guy. I'm more of a just lay back and not behind the scenes, but more just being in the background type of guy.
Does that mean, what part exactly do you sing? A low part or a high part, or?
Well, I sing what, it doesn't matter. I sing, I'm really the baritone of the group, but I also sing high. On the new record, I sing 2 songs, one with Jordan and one by myself, and one's low and one's, you know, kind of a strong natural, so.
Can you, like, start off with, in the back of your mind, what each song sounds like, and kind of give a brief description of the song or what it's about on the album that's coming out, step by step?
Well, the first single is going to be Step by Step, which is a high-powered dance song. And the album's full of real nice ballads. There's a lot of ballads. Joe sings 2 ballads. Jordan sings, I think, 2, and I sing 1. Donnie sings 1, and John sings 1. So there's a whole bunch of ballads. And then there's like a reggae song. There's like kind of the answer to Hangin' Tough, a song called Games, but it's even more funky, you know. And there's a lot of nice dance songs and stuff. So it's gonna be good.
A mixture of everything. Is the album dedicated to anybody, or is there anybody in particular that you want to mention on the album, or?
I think we all did our own thank yous. We had individual thank yous, but I'd just like to say hello to my mom, because she's back in Dorchester taking care of me, so I want to say hi to her, and my niece Daniela, and my sisters, and my brother, and everyone on the north side.
That's cool. What's the step-by-step album cover going to look like?
I don't know. We looked at a whole bunch of pictures, you know, and we told them the ones we liked. I don't know which ones they picked out of them. It's kind of like how Hangin' Tough was kind of blurry a little bit. Our faces are clear, but they colored our bodies different colors, so that's what I think the picture's going to be for the album cover.
Okay, so that was, if I remember right, it was like a subway shot on the first cover, right? Was that one of the trains here in Boston?
No, that was in New York. That was in a train museum in New York.
How about that? Now with this, you know, everyone doing singles, there's rumors that the New Kids will break up. Is that going to happen?
No way, never. there's nothing stronger than us five together. It's just, if there's offers for any of us to do outside things, we're gonna do it. Like right now, Donnie is doing a project on his brother Mark. His brother Mark's coming out with a rap album. It's called Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, and I'm producing some stuff on it. But it's Donnie's project, and if there's any chance for us to do anything individually, we'll do it. You know.
Danny Wood of New Kids on the Block with us. Danny, now, do you have a girlfriend? Do you? I mean, there's indications in the paper that some of you guys have girlfriends. I want to say hi to my home girl. I think Jordan wrote that to the Boston Herald. Now, who is they referring to? Anybody in particular, or do you know?
Nah, no girlfriends involved.
No, you guys are all single and unattached, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any of you even considering marriage, or you know?
No, we're too young for marriage. Maybe in 10 years.
What are you interested in then, if it's not marriage?
We're interested in New Kids on the Block touring, and we're gonna do a movie in the fall and stuff. So we're just interested in doing the stuff we have to do.
Danny, we're going to hang out with you just a little while longer, and we're going to play another New Kids song right now. And the phones are open to talk to Danny Wood, 931-1945. And I don't think the phone company can handle this many calls at one time, but we'll try. New Kids on the Block, and Danny Wood from New Kids on the Block is with us today here in the studios of WZOU. Hey.
Hello.
All right. Danny's back recuperating from the left leg. Sprain. I guess you tripped over a red boot.
It's not a stuffed animal. It was a big red boot, rubber boot.
Now, do you know who threw it out? Did anyone come forward and say, I'm sorry I did
Butch, come here. Butch picked up the boot, so he was going to tell you. Do you know who threw the boot, Butch?
Yes, it was a father.
A father of a fan threw the boot.
Exactly.
How big was the boot, Butch?
The boot was about a 9.5 size boot.
Was it a... It was
a
pretty...
big red boot. Looked like a fireman's boot.
All right.
There you have it, a fireman's boot from Butch Perry.
Yeah, what does he do for you now?
He's one of the bodyguards, and he's my training partner.
Do you need bodyguards? I mean, what's that like, going through an airport where you'd be recognized?
Well, sometimes you need them, sometimes you don't. You know, it just depends. If the people know we're coming, we definitely need bodyguards. But if we're doing stuff on our own, sometimes we don't need them.
What will people do to you? I mean, if you, what do you have to protect yourself from? A lot of times I used to see, when I lived in Minneapolis, Prince would always have somebody with him, and I always thought, why not just let people come up and talk to you?
Well, because you never know. Especially with a group like us, with a lot of people, it's either you love them or you hate them. You know, there's a lot of jealous guys out there, or guys who might not like us because they don't know us or they don't know what we're all about, you know, and you got to be careful of them individuals.
Now, I could tell that really gets to Donnie the most. It seems to, when he gets really defensive, I mean, like at the Boston Music Awards, the way he just gave a speech up there.
Yeah, well, it's because the guys don't know us, and they don't know where we come from and how we grew up. I mean, we went through a lot growing up in Boston. You know, we were hanging on the streets, and we seen a lot of things happen. We went through a lot of street fights ourselves, and people just think we're these little wimps and everything, and they really don't know us.
That's cool. I guess they don't know you.
No, they don't. They just, all they see is the videos and they hear the songs, but they don't know us as individuals or as people. So.
But who you are on the videos and what they see, you know, in the footage or whatever they can, or however they meet you, you are who you are. That's right. You're not being somebody else.
No, we've always been ourselves. You know, we've always done the things we wanted to do, and we'll continue to do that.
You've been accused of being arrogant since your success, since your money and all that?
No, not at all. The things we've done with our money have been for our families. You know, we've been taking care of our families because we're on the road, so we just take care of them and we'll take care of ourselves later.
I see. Now, exactly what do you think, why do the people get, you know, why do you have to get defensive with them, and why not just say, you know, they just don't understand and just blow it off? And because I've seen a couple of times now, like on television, like the American Music Awards or someplace else, you know, the Boston Music Awards, where, you know, you've come off with the tone, not you yourself, but in Donnie mostly, I think had that tone of where he seemed to want to argue with the guys that were booing him instead of just saying, these guys don't know, you know?
Well, that's on the individual. Me, myself, I'll take that attitude. I'll say,
Forget it.
Forget it, man. It doesn't matter. You know, we won 3 awards that night. What does it matter? You know, they can boo us all they want. But Donnie instead would like to say something, make a point that they're trying to boo something that's very positive. And as he would say, this in a mission that's strictly righteous.
All right, now, New Kids on the Block, the name. Do you like the name? I mean, is it, as you're getting older, do you want to be the New Kids forever, or will the name change or evolve into something like Belle Biv DeVoe is out of New Edition or something like that?
I think eventually...
Have you talked about that?
I think eventually some of us will branch off and do things. I don't think me, myself, I think I'll just... If anyone does branch off, I would like to do a song for them and, you know, produce and write a song for them and then just stay in the background. I mean, I can get on stage and sing a lead at any time, but I'm not the type that's going to go solo or anything. But we've talked about it, and maybe in the future, some of us will go solo, but it's way off in the future.
Way off.
It's way
Let's
off.
say
Right now, we're strong as 5, and we know that. And we're best friends, and there's nothing that's going to separate us. And as far as the name goes, you know, we'll wait and see what happens with that.
Okay. New Kids on the Block will remain New Kids on the Block, and you guys are going to stay together. When's your next appearance with the New Kids? I think you already answered that for me at the first concert, right, on the tour?
Yeah, the first concert I think is June 25th, and we start rehearsals at the beginning of June, and that's when I'll be back with them.
Okay, how's the tour going over in Europe right now? Anything you can tell me that's juicy or any?
Well, it's real wild over there. The fans are going real crazy, and we were playing, well, they're still playing smaller places, so there's a lot of people that didn't get tickets. They said there was 75,000 available tickets for all the shows that we were doing, but there was 500,000 people that wanted the tickets. So there's like a lot of people waiting outside just to
get a look. It's right now Mania over there, isn't it? Mania. You like that?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun until I hurt my leg, but it's fun.
I can tell you want to be a part of it again.
Yeah, I wish I was over there, but you know, I have to do what I have to do to be ready for the summer tour, which is the most important thing right now. So,
are you gonna appear for any charities while you're in, you know, recovering or anything? And you gonna be around Boston anywhere?
I'm open to do anything, you know, while I'm here, you know, either to help us out with promotion or any charity things or anything, because all I'm doing is taking therapy and then just relaxing. So.
Now, when you get that leg up to speed again, where do you go to dance? You go to any clubs here in Boston? Where can we see you dancing?
Sometimes we go to the City, Narcissus, all the clubs on Lansdowne Street.
That area?
Yeah, we hang out there sometimes.
That's interesting. Now, the people immediately go, "Oh wow, they're here," you know, or is it what's that like? Are you just kind of left alone?
We know people at the clubs, and usually at the clubs it's cool. No one really bothers us, and we just go there and have fun. We go with all our friends, and it's real nice.
And you dance? You like to dance?
Yeah, I'll limp around. Create a new dance called the limp or something.
Okay, well, those are the questions. Anybody got a question for the New Kids? Give us a call here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's hold the rock set. Let's play some New Kids on the Block. What do you think? They are here. We're going to play the New Kids Cover Girl. We're waiting for that step a few days from now, right?
May 10th, I'm pretty sure.
Woo! We're ready for it. New Kids on the Block in the studios today. Welcome back to the stage, Danny. I know you'd rather be over in England singing with the guys, but they all want you here, too.
It's nice to be home, you know, for a little while. Actually, I'm going to be home for a long time, you know. But I'd rather be over there with the guys doing the shows and being healthy.
Some of the guys are writing back and saying they're a little homesick for Boston.
Well, that's how it gets when we go overseas, because people say, oh, you should love to travel, you should love going overseas, but we don't get to see anything. We're just doing shows every night and promotion all day. So it's like we get real homesick over there. We don't mind touring here, but going overseas is a little different.
Well, I mean, why is that? You'd think that, you know, you're doing this for yourself.
Well, because at least if you're here, you could go to a store and, you know, go get something to eat, or you can go out to the movies. But over there, you don't know what's going on. You don't know where the places are to go, you know. So it's just a lot different.
What kind of foods do you eat when you're like when you're on the road?
We usually eat a lot of food that's cooked at the venue, you know, from a catering company or something like that. That's probably the best food we get.
Okay. Well, we'll be right back. Got a couple more questions. Gary Newman here. Hey, here. All right, Danny. We're gonna take a couple of calls live. Let's go to the phone here and pop a few people on the air live. Let's go to this. Hi, WZOU. You're on the air.
Yes. When you write, do they really write back to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not wearing headphones, are you? Okay. The question was, when they write you a letter, do you write back?
Well, we get to read a lot, especially now that I'm home. I get to read a lot of the letters, but we don't we don't have the time to write back, you know, ourselves all the time. But we have a fan club you can write to and everything, and receive all information on us and stuff.
Okay. Thanks for your call. One more call live. Here we go. WZOU, you're on the air live. What's your question for Danny?
Are they going back to Worcester?
Are you going back to Worcester for another concert?
I'm not sure. I think we're playing Foxborough twice, and that's it for the Massachusetts area.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to those shows. They're sold out. Now, how does a fan get backstage passes? They always ask me, and I said, gee, I don't know. You got to know someone in the band. Is that how it works?
Yeah, you got to know somebody, you know, either one of us or someone involved with us, you know, the crew or the band or something.
Now, the way not to get to know you is to hang out in front of your house. Is that right?
Yeah, not now.
Yes and no. Not now. You're trying to recuperate,
yeah.
and just you need that privacy and that time away, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Very, very big thanks for you coming by today, Danny. I know everybody's been waiting to hear what's happened to you and that you're all right. It sounds to me like, you know, you got some pain there in your leg, but you'll live.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll be back in action in about a month.
All right. We'll look forward to seeing you this summer in the tour, and I expect to get some backstage passes, my man.
All right.
Okay.
Check out our Step by Step. June 5th, the album's coming out, so check it out.
New Kids on the Block. Thank you, Danny. Let's hear it for Danny Wood. All right. All right. Heal up, my man. Get out of the way. Transmitting live.
America the Beautiful. Yeah. Let me introduce y'all to the wild side. This is how it is. Annie was a high school cheerleader. Pom-poms and bubble socks, and no girl was sweeter. Come prom time, everybody was on the line. All the fellas singing nickel and dime. Tales about love and lust and trust. But Annie took it all in stride, cause deep inside, Annie had aspirations. Besides that, she had expectations. Wanted to be a chemical engineer, making 50 to 55,000 a year. Her first year of college was a success, but along comes Billy, possessed and obsessed. He took Annie on a fatal date and showed her things that made heartbeats accelerate. Annie took a hit, breathed 2 short breaths. One for life, the last for death. Now she's gone, a former valedictorian. Ended up becoming a topic for historians. Washed up dreams, shattered pride, all because Annie took a hit on the wild side. This is how it is. On the wild side. This is how it is. On the wild side. This is how it is. On the wild side. This is how it is. On the wild side. This is how it is. On the wild side. This is how it is. On the wild side. It's wild. On the wild side. Hey, yeah. On the wild side. This is how it is. Ron had enough of being broke every day, saying to himself, there's gotta be a better way, cause 9 to 5 wasn't worth the headaches. So Ron figured out a faster way to make money. Before you know it, he's a rich man. Gold on every finger of his hand, a brand new BMW, a condo. Ron ended up a John Doe. A body was found in the alley but never claimed. Full of bullet holes with none to blame. Ron became another victim of homicide because he chose to walk on the wild side. This is how it is on the wild side. This is how it is on the wild side. This is how it is on the wild side. This is how it is on the wild side. This is how it is on the wild side. This is how it is on the wild side. This is how it is on the wild side. Charles had everything going for him. A top-paying job, a good life, a good wife. A baby boy on the way any day. A gentleman attitude is all he displayed. Cal was the wife he loved and adored. Her family and friends treated him like an ambassador. One night on the other side of town, a police dispatcher picked up a weird sound. Charles on the car phone asking for help, claiming a burglar shot his wife and himself. His pregnant wife lay slumped over. Her dreams corrupted, a young life over. Extensive searches throughout the projects put a lot of people through misery and wreck. Everyone a suspect till someone was found. Interrogated because his skin was brown. Then there was Bennett, guilty until proven so. But soon as the case started moving slow, what do you know? Sure as the seagull gets web-toed, Charles was the culprit. The whole plot was an insurance scam. Charles and his brother came up with a plan. Kill Carol, collect the big checks, blame it on a black man. What the heck? Just before the story was known, Charles had a feeling that his cover was blown. So he jumped off a bridge, committed suicide. This is how it is on the wild side.